Yeah.
Okie
Rachel.
dokie.
Whoop. All right.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, everyone. How
Ba, ba,
are
ba,
you? Ba,
ba.
ba, ba,
No
ba.
sound.
I'm getting notifications that Austin Poetry Slam
It's
is
going
not
live?
on is not on live. We're not on live on Instagram, but maybe one day if
Maybe
the
one day. StreamYard will figure it out.
StreamYard gods care about us at all.
I really don't
I do
understand.
not think StreamYard has gods. I think they
Mm.
are a pantheon of anarchy. Oh, there's a Austin Poetry Slam. Austin Poetry Slam podcast is going live.
Mm.
Hey, we're live right now.
Fancy.
We're on what are we on? We're on Facebook, we're
Twitch,
on
YouTube, Facebook.
Twitch and
Yeah,
YouTube. Um
I just got the notice from Twitch and from YouTube.
wow, we're like everywhere. Super exciting.
Hey,
Um
should we do the thing where we say who we are?
oh, right. We're on it. We have a whole script now. Okay, hi everyone. My name is Tova Charles.
In order.
It is in order on the thing. Are you
No,
looking at this show run? You're
no,
not.
I'm not. But I thought we were doing it in what order are we introducing ourselves? Because last time we said by age,
Oh, then I go
and
first.
then we changed it, and now I don't know.
I don't
I
go
don't know
first
what to
anymore.
talk.
I'll go in the
Okay.
middle. I'm Mr. Dave.
I'm Rachel Z.
Hey, this is a special night because tomorrow is Rachel Z's birthday. She'll be turning a grand 27, and she's really excited that all of us get to be here to enjoy and witness her greatness. All of the things that you see that have Awesome Poetry Slam in it for the last year-ish has been Rachel behind the scenes, making sure y'all know all the things, making sure we have, well, we as soon as we know it, Rachel let you know it for sure. Because if it was Toba let you know and then Rachel let you know, girl, don't look for me. Don't look for me at all. Don't look for me at all. But yes, happy birthday, Rachel. I hope you have an amazing
Thank
birthday.
you.
And how do you feel the eve of your birthday?
I have been asleep all day.
I love that for
I
us.
ordered Kirby Lane breakfast and dinner so that I wouldn't have to
That's planning ahead.
I know that's right.
I ordered bacon and eggs and pancakes and also a burger and mashed potatoes and potatoes.
That's right.
Nice.
That's right. Well, happy birthday, Rachel. We'll all celebrate our birthdays, our belated birthdays together next week when we have our Dirty 30 Slam, which will be hosted by none other than Mr. SC and Says. He's out of town, actually. He flew out this morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So we were trying to get a picture because he is our Q2 finalist winner. But
he's like, I'm at the airport.
Yeah, he's like, okay, bye. I won, and but it was a really great night. Dave abandoned us last night. No, I'm just kidding. Dave wasn't there last night, nor was Christopher Michael, and we ran the haiku death match. Well, I'll say what I do appreciate, right? One, we are still trying new things. We are risking new things. Haiku is really important to me because it is really important to a lot of people in our community that they still want to be on stage, and there's different avenues and venues, and I never want us to be like pegged into we can only do 3-minute poems, we can only do 2-minute poems, or whatever the case may be.
I do also think that it has caused a whole bunch of writers to hone their craft, to get better at making an idea powerful and concise, and that's a difficult thing to do, but that's what haiku does,
Yeah, it definitely pushes our poets to still be able to express yourself, but do it in different ways, and I'm really excited that we get to do that. There were some hiccups, but I think we learned a lot of lessons along the way, and most importantly, the audience still had a really good time.
Yeah.
They, you know, it is one thing where we have Chris, he's very traditional and like, all right, enough, stop talking. But it was really fun to like people just, you know, kind of let go. And it wasn't long. It wasn't long. People weren't like taking it to the extreme. So again, really good night. Again, congratulations to our top 3 last night, which was Maddie P, Nala, and Essie Says. Nala is from Texas State. She brought the whole entire Bobcat Nation.
There was so many people there for her.
So many people for San Marcos.
And on the live.
So Nala is also the Haiku Deathmatch champion of the night.
She is also the Haiku Deathmatch champion. So again, congratulations to Nala. Congratulations to Maddie P. Maddie P did an excellent job.
Yeah, seriously.
Wonderful, consistent performances. Her haikus are really great. Really, really good to see. And Essie Says, as always, Mr. Hollywood. Just no time penalties, yo. No time penalties.
He didn't have that one time.
Amazing. That's
I was
incredible.
like, look at you actually coming out here to play. So.
Who did have? There was one time penalty. Who had it? Was it Nala?
I don't know. I can look.
I mean, I can look at the scores.
It's not that serious.
You know, this is a good segue. No, this is a good segue so people can see how to see the scores while we are actually at the slam. Okay, so if you go to awesomepoetryslam.com, don't look at all that. Oh, you can't see it anyway. Haha. Go to awesomepoetry.com. Okay, you'll see this. It's a lovely picture right here. Texas Two-Step. The registration is actually closed, but we do have a couple more slots that are available. So if you are still interested in wanting to be a part of the Texas Two-Step Slam, but you may not have had the money or whatever the case may be, please DM me or email awesomepoetryslam@gmail.com if you're still interested. You have to have 3 people, no more than 3 people on the team. You have to have no more than 2 people competing. You have to have at least 4 to 5 poems. I would say at least 5 poems for a good show of it. It's going to be a really good time. There is going to be cash prizes. So yeah, just email us at awesomepoetryslam@gmail.com if you're still if you are still interested in doing that. Okay, so if you go over here to the little 3 dots and you go to scores, this is what I love about having a Google website. We're not sponsored by them, but golly gee wally, Google, if you'd like to throw some money at us, we shows would appreciate it because we spend so much money on you in general. I don't know why it's not coming up. Oh, maybe because it's I don't know. Maybe it's shareable. That's weird. Hold on. Well, if you click the button, which you'll see there's nothing fancy on there. You can see our scores in live action. So, maybe we'll do this at one point. Maybe we won't. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think that we could like have poets. I don't think the score is that important, but I know a lot of people they're obsessed with this whole thing. So maybe we'll do like a live scoring next to like the poet slamming. I don't know if you could do. Oh, wait, maybe you can. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I guess that. Whatever. Fine. We're just playing around. Okay. But yeah, there's a way that I could do like a small screen and the big screen. But yeah, these are our scores. So let's see. Was there a time penalty?
Maddie in the first round.
Michaela. No, Maddie, you're right. I can't see a line. Honestly, I couldn't tell.
Even so, like with the time penalty, still got second place.
Yeah, with the time penalty, she said, yeah, she wasn't playing with any of us. That's what I really need us to understand with us right now is that Maddie P really not playing with us. And y'all just really need to be aware that Maddie is coming for all y'all next. She seems sweet. She's a very sweet and kind
first
lady.
Poem that she did, the one where it's about like going to space. I love that poem. That is so well done. Man. And I've consistently said like some of my favorite poems are poems that can take one metaphor and carry it throughout because that's not easy to do. and she nails it with that one. I love that poem. Whoa.
What have I done? Cold chill.
I accidentally swiped away it. I'm back. Oh, but yeah, hey. Hello again. Yeah, I love that poem.
Yeah.
I just want to say on the record, we definitely miss Dave. Not because he does all of the things to logistically make us run. Oh, let me tell you what disrespectful Steve said before I give you your flowers, okay? All right? Rachel was there too. So I don't know that you have to plug in the mic. What do I know?
We couldn't figure out how to make
just come up in there.
Sound happen.
And so I'm trying to plug in the mic. I'm like, Rachel, you see the plug? And she like, well, I think it go in that box thing. I said, no, it don't go in the box thing because we're not using the box. I don't know what the box is called, but I know we ain't using it. And so then I said, Rachel, how you put in the mic? She said, well, I don't know that. I only see Dave put in that thing. And Steve, ignorant behind, comes around the corner like, Dave's not here, is he? Man, you rat bastard, you. And no, he's not.
It's like, that was rude, but you're also correct.
You're also not wrong. He's like, and the way he said it felt so, he was so sad for us. He was like, Dave not here, huh?
They had to get the manager.
They had to get so many people. I had to yell on top of the stage. Oh, Lord, the Saints, come on, baby. Okay, you got to do better.
Wait, how did 6 judges happen? What?
Okay, so this is what I think had happened. I went out to try to get the people together, and give them the score, give them the rounds. I hate that part. But I was like, you know what? Dave's not here, and so I got to step it up and do the draw. I hate doing the draw. If there's any part of slam that I absolutely despise, is doing the draw because I never do it right. I always count too many cards, or I don't have enough cards, or I don't have enough numbers, or
you also had to do it multiple times because it was the quarterfinals, right?
Dave, I have to go through what happened, and I wish that Mike was here so he could give you also the play-by-play of how ridiculous I sound trying to get people together. Okay, so I had your thing, your description.
Notebook.
You had, I know, the description that he put in the chat. So I had the description that he had in the chat. Okay, I had that. And I said, I read it out loud to myself. And I said, I still have no idea what's happening. So then.
Also, we didn't have cards.
So we didn't also have cards.
They're in the top.
I found them after.
Okay.
Okay, so boom. Here we go. Oh, also, side note, shout out to Markayla, because Markayla just has cards. I was like, she's a slammer now. She just has to.
I just so happen to have.
She's like, baby, you writing the numbers on the paper. I said, well, yeah. She said, I got some cards. I said, there are only a few people that I was like, oh, you have cards on you, is slammers and like gamblers, like actual, like, yo, I'm down to play anytime you want to. Mm-hmm. Definitely a slammer. So okay, so I got your message. I read it. I was like, hey Joe B, have you read like how the show is gonna go? He said, I did. I said, do you understand? I don't. Great, cool. This is gonna be a great night. And I was like, but I really don't want to mess this up because this the reason why we're doing the format this way is because we are, just for the outside audience, because I'm telling you, Dave, but like we have other audience members, right? We are getting prepared for our finals that is going to happen in February now. We had to move it up because we're trying to get ready for another competition in June. It's like January, July. When we want to get close to it, it's going to be in 2025. Anyway, so we're trying out this different format to the slam for time, for all kinds of things. And we want poets to be kind of used to it beforehand, because I don't want I didn't know I'm not used to this and that. This is it. If you don't like it, then you don't have to compete. I promise you don't. There's so many other slams that you can go to. This may not be the one that you want to be a part of, because haikus are going to be primary. And that's okay. If slam is not for you, friends, that's okay. If Austin Poetry Slam is not for you, that's okay. It is for some people, and I appreciate those people that it's for. So the format that we have right now, we're trying it out before finals to get out all the kinks and like get feedback like a good company would, right? So anyway, so we're trying this new one because I have thrown out this idea that I want a haiku, and Dave, bless his heart, is trying to make that a reality for us. And I have no idea how this is supposed to go. So thank God again for Lorelai, for Mike, all the competitors that was out there last night, because we out here really like trying to do some decoding of Dave's cryptic ass. And
I tried to write it in a way that would like give all of the information, and then I was like, no, this is complicated. Let me say it a different way so that hopefully one of the two would make sense. But then there ended up being an even number of competitors anyway, so you didn't need to do the super complicated way for 9.
No. It's not you, Dave. I want you to really understand this. You did nothing wrong. You are perfect. My brain just does not follow any steps like it. You know me. People ask me how many points I got. I don't know why. What
are points?
Why we have points?
Tova said, "We're keeping score."
Seriously, the universe brings who you need in your world. I asked for, hey, if I'm going to do this thing, if I'm going to run this juggernaut of a organization legacy, I need people to do certain things I am not adept to do. And Dave was like, yes, and Rachel was yes, and Joe B was yes, and Christopher Michael was yes, and all of our hosts. So this is a village. Anyway, back to this fuckery of a damn trying to get this show together. So I'm out here trying to read it. I read it 3 times. They got and it was an odd number of people yet because Aaron Carlos hadn't got there yet. We did have some drops. But honestly, if we had any more people, we were already over time, but we were definitely gonna be over time. But I didn't read your message about Aaron Carlos, so I thought we were just having 7. He did come, and we bumped him. If you come late to the draw, again, everyone out there, you will be bumped to the first. You'll be first every round. That's the only way to make it fair. It is in the rules that we. Oh, is it on here?
It is absolutely on the rules.
It is absolutely on there. So if you ever wanted to find out what are the rules of Austin Poetry Slam, I'm so glad you asked. Thank you so much for bringing it into the space. If you go to austinpoetry.com and then you go where it says
rules,
I'm gonna show you. It say Austin Poetry Slam in quotation mark rules. The reason why there's quotation marks because this is not a binding contract, and you can either be it or you can leave. That's really simple. So Dave did a great job of putting all of our rules there. If you are first to be late, then you will be last to compete. No.
That ain't it.
I was already on the way, and it already had came out. Anyway,
it's already on the way
out. I want to be the first to be late.
I want to be the first to be late and the last to be out. Okay.
If you miss the draw, you're going to be going. If you are so late that you miss the draw, you will be first in both rounds, or however many rounds.
Both rounds, or however many rounds we have that you make too. Congratulations! Everybody will know you. You will be the first one out the gate. Okay. Anyway, we got through it. Everybody, it started out fine, and then we did the first round. Great break. Haiku, and we didn't have any bandanas. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, so what the judges were supposed to do was write red on one side of the board and not red on the other. And then they could have just held up which side they wanted. Red always reads first. I don't know where you got a coin toss from.
I don't know. I panicked. I was like, coin toss feels right.
I'm watching it, and I'm like, also 1 and 2 were on the wrong sides, and then they went to the right sides, and then they went to the wrong sides again, and I was like, okay.
Also, it was 1 and 2 for me. I wasn't thinking about 1 and 2 for the audience. I was looking at it like me. Anyway, my fault. A lot of the I think the lesson that we learned is that Tova should not be alone to her own devices.
I need an adult.
I need an adult at all times.
To be fair, though, it was very entertaining to watch.
I hope so. Something had to give at that point. If y'all weren't entertained by it, if you would like to see what hot mess we were talking about, it is on Instagram right now. Go to our Instagram account, Awesome Poetry. You will be able to see me brilliantly fail at running a haiku death match, but Nala won, and so that was really fun. The haikus were really, really strong.
Serious.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think I'd heard Ricky do a haiku death match before, and he had some bangers.
It. Oh my god!
Yeah.
I was like,
did a really great job.
Poignant, and then funny, and then deep. Like, it was just that was awesome.
And it's in his mode because he doesn't he's one of those poets that don't memorize poems, or he's not like memorizing for whatever. And I think he does a great job just reading his poems. He does have some that he has memorized, but for the most part, he feels comfortable that way, which samesies. So people that like to read their work and they do like to compete, I feel like haiku is a really great balance of that. You give them quick, short bursts, and no one is expecting you to have 7,000 haikus in your brain. So also, I like the melody of haikus that Joe B did. Joe B's also not one that does haikus a lot, but he definitely put that together for tonight. I know he wrote that for last night, and I never heard that before. So,
well, that's cool.
Yeah. Any other reflections about last night?
I feel like I had something, but I immediately forgot it because I didn't take my medication today.
I mean, so I was blown away by the quality in the haiku round itself. Like, there was a bunch of poets who weren't like known for doing haiku who just killed it. And also, like, I mean, so Nala has come out the gate like
swinging.
Oh my god! Like it's just such a powerful voice, like amazing writing, like just like through. I've been blown away. You know,
she's gonna be performing the Texas Two-Step Slam along with Michaela. Okay, I guess we can announce at least the people that are already gonna be in it, and then. You know, again, if you are like, man, I want to compete in that, you know, send an email out to me at awesomepoetryslam@gmail.com and we'll get it together. Oh, did I close it? I probably did.
Yeah, get a friend or get two friends.
You
can two specifically.
Get as many friends.
Multiple. I mean, you only need two, right? Because it's all duets.
Really?
But you can have up to 3 if you want to increase your dynamic range.
May the odds be forever in your favor. Oh, I don't know where it is. Hold on.
The list?
Yeah, it is. Hold on, I'm almost there.
Screenshot I sent earlier.
Oh, right. Yeah, you do have that. I forgot. So so far, this is what we have. We have the Brute Bubblies. Is that what you call it, Dave?
Yep.
That's fun.
Akeem,
there's a story
Mr. Dave.
Yeah. It's Akeem. What? Who?
It's Akeem, Essie says and Mr. Dave, which is disrespectful.
Yeah.
B, the blah 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 poetry slam. They're gonna bring a team: Maddie, Lynn, Rooster, and Chibi.
Oh my
man.
God.
Chibi, I haven't seen Chibi since probably before the pandemic. So that's super awesome. Everywhere Poetry is going to have a team that is Mike Hatcher, Chris Formey, and Jasmine Games. The dyslexia wins again. BGR, Black Girls Reloaded, or NVM. I'm sure they'll explain that. That's my Kalo K, Vanna, and Nala. And the Nopales.
Nopales.
Vanna the Martian.
The one with the pink braids, right?
Yeah,
I remember her.
Space Dragon, Georgie, Lee, and they don't have a second person, but like I said, you don't have to have 3 people. You could do it with just 2 people, and that is just fine. So those are the people we have competing right now. A 4x4 is a crazy bout. Rachel's never seen a 4x4, but that's not normally how we compete when we're at nationals and Southern Fried and stuff. So, and a really, really great introduction to our audience about
so
a 4x4, what they look like.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Also, I get to bust out that spreadsheet again. I'm excited.
Oh, that spreadsheet is disrespectful. I've spent I used to be obsessed about like putting together spreadsheets specifically for the night because I used to do Voice of God. That's how I kind of got back into Austin Poetry Slam after I graduated from college, and I couldn't afford to pay to go to the slam. And Danny was like, "Hey, you want to do Voice of God?" And I was like, "I don't know what that is or means, but sure."
Sounds intense.
But we were doing it by hand. We had a notebook, and we used to draw the lines and do all that. We used to have calculators, right? We used to have calculators, and then we had stopwatches. Our phones didn't even do all the shit it does now. And so then I was like, hey, there's this new thing called Google Groups. We used to use it to be on the team, but I was like, I think you could do spreadsheets now digital, because you used to be a thing called Open Office, which is like the free version of Windows. And so I used Open Office spreadsheet at first because, again, I ain't got no money and I'm not about to be paying Microsoft when that thing is right here. And then when Google Drive came about, they were like, we're getting rid of Google Groups. We're coming to Google Drive. And I was like, how dare you get rid of Google Groups? Share my documents with my friends. This is all a lie. But it changed our lives, man. We started using Google Sheets. I would say at this point we've been using it 15 years, something like that. It's 19. Definitely been other iterations. 19 years. Is it 19 years?
19
oh,
years.
Right, because this is right. No. Yes. Because I was thinking like we used it for the 20th year. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the first earliest rendition. Well, that was my
as far back as it goes.
That I
hey, guess what? I graduated high school in 2005.
Shut up. No one cares. Oh my God.
I work with a bunch of children, so it's the only time I ever get to do it.
There are records as far back as 2003, but they were put in retroactively when it started in 2005.
Yeah.
Because they're spotty.
That's why you're the minister of records. I'm gonna get you a robe, Dave.
And one of the hat.
No, I have vestments. You both know that I minored in theology, right? I could actually be a minister if I wanted to.
But you already are.
But you already are. No need to try.
Yes.
No need to try. You are.
You've done the thing.
Congratulations.
I don't think I knew that you majored in theology, though. That's interesting.
I minored in theology and majored in philosophy. As you can tell, I have definitely used that professionally.
You've done so many things with that. So proud of you.
Yeah, that everybody using their degree.
Simsalabim. Okay, so what were we talking about before we started talking about
Texas two-step?
Yeah, Texas two-step. So yes, if you would like to join, please email us out. I'm really excited about the 2 San Antonio teams coming out. Dallas,
seriously,
where you at? Houston, where you at? Smoke Slam, where you at? We
come
calling
back.
you, friends. Come back.
Listen, so selfishly, I would love them to come back, but you know what? Everybody else would be pissed.
So mad.
Like, why you bring them bitches?
First of all, and one of the girls that's on the team was the Houston Poet Laureate, which I didn't realize that's who she was until I was at another show in Austin, because Austin is now going to have their first Austin Poet Laureate. And so I was asked to be a part of such a beautiful night. All the other Poet Laureates from Texas were there, and the Texas Poet Laureate was there as well. And I see her on stage. I was like, "Ain't that the?" I'm sitting next to Rachel. I'm like, "Ain't that the girl from Smoke Slam?" Mm-hmm. And she was like, "Yes." I said, "That's why Ebony is dangerous." She's like, "Hey, I know you got other stuff to do, Poet Laureate, but if you could just be on the slam team real quick." No pressure.
Just real quick.
Can I also make a shout out, because I know 6 people in our community who are trying for the laureate position.
Yay!
6.
That's
crazy.
I love that.
Yeah, and all of them are qualified. Like, all of them would do a good job. You know, like, I would not like to be on the panel who picks, because it's going to be hard.
And that's just people within our own community. Who knows, like, all the other people that are applying for this thing. So, yeah, we're gonna see who makes it at the finish line. I just hope that they pick somebody that is going to be active in the community. And I mean, I would like someone that's from Austin, at least been here before all the like Mueller and all that stuff changed. That would be nice, but I know I'm asking too much.
Well, no, part of the prerequisite is you have to have lived here for a certain amount
or
of time.
worked here, lived or worked for, I want to say 2 years, 10 years.
I thought it was 3, but
that sounds like
it could definitely be a different amount.
I might be thinking of city council.
Oh no. You have to write a brief summary, submit a brief biology, submit a resume or curriculum.
She meant biography.
I did.
Not a biology.
I am human.
Submit some statements.
What you plan to do in position.
Yeah.
Like how you would utilize the full extent of the role.
The money.
Right. How would you use the money?
So you get an annual salary of $25,000, which means like don't quit your day job, friends. Like you're gonna still have to work somewhere. But you will be allocated a $10,000 budget for programming expenses. My brain goes directly into a huge ass festival.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like that's all I need. Just give me the money, and I will throw the best poetry festival. I'm not gonna say poetry slam festival because it's gonna be so much more than that. Poetry festival this city has ever seen. I had 2 when I did WALPs here in Austin in 2014 ? I want to say 2014. I did WALPs here. We had 2 shoestrings, a piece of gum, and we put it together. Paperclip.
And not only did it get put together, but like amazing feedbacks from the poets about like how they had a really good time and like everything was well done. Like,
yeah, man. All I thought as soon as I saw the $10,000, I was like, oh, poetry festival. Now, Austin used to have a poetry festival here. Austin International Poetry Festival, which it still could be going on. I'm not exactly sure.
No, it's not.
Hey, Lorelai.
Hello, darling.
She said it's a really good budget, gum and stuff. I know. Thank you so much. I thought that was a really good budget. But yeah, I'm really excited about like whoever gets it. I hope that it's someone that is going to do well in the role, and much success to them. Whoever it may be.
I have already dropped that earworm in 4 out of the 6 candidates' ears. Just be like, hey, if you're looking for a way to spend that 10 grand, here's what we can do.
Can't figure it out. Let
me. We have suggestions.
I have a few suggestions. Like a Brave New Voices, but for adults. Mm-hmm. Just give me the money. Anyway, so yeah, that's coming up. I'm actively going to be applying for the role. And you know, I that's all I have right now. I'm gonna apply. I'm also applying for like doctoral programs. I'm also applying for all these other stuff. So, you know, just pray for your girl. She out here trying to live her best life.
Trying to do too much.
I'm always. I'm like, usual. I'm bored. Let me go get another degree. Also, what we didn't get to is our mental health check-in. So, Dave, how are you?
So I have actually gone through a lot. So I wasn't there on Wednesday. Last week, I was actually in Louisiana for a regional poetry competition called Texlu Poetry Jamboree. And so like, yeah. It was basically like half poets from Dallas, half poets from Louisiana. Amazing people, and a whole bunch of people that I didn't know as well, which was great because like, you know, I'm following a bunch of new people on socials now, and like just absolutely killed it. But like at every poetry competition, you know, there's always like those heart and warm conversations that you have with people that you just met, you know, bonding over whatever you talked about. But like it was the same thing with like the organizers as well as the poets itself. So I had a really good time, and I've never been to Alexandria before, so that was nice. On the way home though, I hit something with my car, and my transition pan had a giant hole in it. So my car is not worth how much it would cost to repair. So I am now driving a Prius.
Hey.
Yeah, so like mentally, like I was feeling really emotional from the poetry slam, and then I was feeling really like burnt out and difficult because I had to do a whole bunch of adulting on multiple levels in a really short amount of time. And now I'm feeling great because I have a new car. You know, toys are nice.
I like toys, and toys like me because they take all of my money.
Yeah,
I just thought of that right now. Well, I'm happy that it turned itself around.
Yeah. Also,
sad.
The reason I missed on Wednesday is because like one of my personal favorite bands was playing in America for the first time, and
that's crazy.
It was one of the best live shows that I've gone to, I would say, in the last 5 years, easily.
Nice.
It was incredible. I danced until I think I popped a tendon in my left foot. It was worth it.
Did he pop it back?
It made me squeeze my toes.
I'm fine. I walked with a cane today, but I'm good.
A cane?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's worth it.
Why do you just have a cane?
Because I have celebrated the birthday that you're going to celebrate tomorrow.
He's like, you'll be there soon, you little twerp.
When you do get a cane, just put some stickers on it. You know, it makes it feel more fun.
Rhinestones.
Oh yeah, bedazzle it, totally.
Oh man.
Rachel, how are you doing?
I am good overall. No, I think I'm good. I have no complaints right now. Today. Give it a day or two.
That's amazing. I am too good. I am not too good. I am also okay. I am very tired. Like, no, don't say it's not doubling down. Like, oh, she good, I'm better. Nope.
Bitch.
I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, I don't have any mentally, I need to find a therapist. Preferably a Black queer mother. I know, very niche, but to find one, just don't think Tad is gonna do it for me. You know what I mean? Gonna have to get a little deep. But yeah, other than that, I am in the journey of finding a therapist. I don't have a sponsor for that, but if anyone would like to sponsor us to talk about mental health, we totally would talk about mental health.
So one
go to a therapist.
I went to, I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to start therapy. And so I went to go find a therapist on whatever the website is that everybody tells you to go to. And it's like,
because they're not sponsoring us, so we're not saying it.
Yeah, that's why. This like pick the like specific issues that you have, and it made me depressed because I had to check all of them. I was like, I don't even want to do this anymore.
Are you sad? Yes. Are you depressed? Yes. Yeah. Do you have anxiety? Yes. Is there something I can say no to? Because I'm still here.
Do y'all know what an ACE test is?
Yeah. No.
It's the test that like measures childhood trauma.
Yeah.
I select all but one of them.
No.
Like,
no. I haven't even taken it and I don't want to take it.
No. It's hard. Yeah.
Oh
no, everybody. Nope. So yeah, mental health. Go and get that checked out. Find a therapist,
find
man.
Somebody.
On a related note, I did just take a completely unscientifically based test to find out that I have a secure attachment style.
That's not surprising.
Yeah.
You definitely give secure attachment vibes.
I have avoidant attachment, so this would never work, Dave.
So, Lorelai, why do you think I started writing poetry?
Duh. What do you think these folks came from? If I could afford a therapist, you think I'd be here with you bozos? I'd be therapized.
It's hard to write poetry when you're not sad.
Oh. Okay, everyone, pause. The myth, the most humblest man I know, TBH, is in the backstage, and he's ready to come out here now. Because the humility right now that he is showing, emoting, if you will, right now, is so pronounced. It's so, dare I say, a wondrous moment, an aura, if you will, around him. Please give it up for the host of the evening, Miss Christopher Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Christopher Michael Presents the Austin Poetry Slam podcast. These are the Michaelettes. Thank you so much for joining me this evening.
Pause. But why your camera look like that?
I don't know. It's fuzzy. I'm not in my normal location.
Oh,
it's shit. It's a lot going on.
Well, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. We really appreciate you spending time with us, Low Line.
Listen, this master's degree will not earn itself.
Amen.
Fair.
Amen.
Yeah, that's true.
Amen. Come on now. Come on, preach out. Not the Michael Lynch.
We're just talking about.
That's why we don't listen to. That's why we don't listen to Christopher Michael. That's why we never have. Because
she said, not
this
the
is kind of tomfoolery. The type of tomfoolery that we have to deal with on a daily basis. With indeed the most humblest man that I know.
Most humblest by far.
Most humblest by far. Well, you
You're
came in on the
welcome.
right
Thank you
time.
very much.
Yeah. Anyways, Chris, we're talking about our trauma.
Want to join? Welcome in.
So it's been a pleasure tonight. Thank you for joining us. And
all right, well, Christopher Michael, while you were here, since you graced us with your presence, how are you doing? We've all done our mental health check-in. It's your turn, friend.
so apparently, either Chick-fil-A is now putting MSG in their chicken, or I exceeded the threshold of Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets that I can eat before the MSG starts to bother me, because I have a headache now. I tried to eat 12, but apparently I can only eat 8 before it kicks in.
Know yourself, know your well.
Right. So homework I had, this thing is
It could be the actual salt intake.
You have to have
those
like
chicken nuggets. Did you drink any water?
I've been drinking water. I've been drinking water, and I had homework.
You put some Vicks at it.
Yeah, I had homework. I had an assignment due yesterday, but when I went to go do the assignment, it turns out I had 3 assignments and not just 2. So one of them didn't get done yesterday, so I had to finish today. So that was late turned in. We'll see how that goes.
Amen. Well, we're so happy that you made it. Your presence is always needed and necessary. So on to news today. We had a super moon. It's called a hunter's moon.
I'm really sad. I
this
can't
evening. You could probably see it from, well, you can't because you're in the middle of the city, but Chris could probably see it from his wide open spaces out there. Probably look beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out real quick because I actually have a real nice place to be.
Well, while everyone is leaving us, go and see the supermoon. If you haven't seen it, it's out there, looking all moony or whatever.
It looks like daytime outside my house.
I sent you an article.
He sent me an article.
Yeah.
That's so great. Thank you so much.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, it's a white ass moon for me.
Yeah,
well, it's
real big, but it's just a regular color.
That's what she said.
Okay, well, Chris, tell us about this article that you sent us.
So the Archdiocese of Los Angeles has settled some SA lawsuits, not San Antonio, at the tune of $880 million. Add that up with other lawsuits they settled over the years, it is $1.5 billion because they had predators, like 300 predators, not 300 cases of sexual assault, but 300
individual predators. That's disgusting.
Yes.
But also, I think it's interesting that we consider that the Catholic Church has $1.5 billion.
No. That chapter.
That specific,
that's just the LA branch.
Oh, okay. Pause. Just the LA branch had 300 predators.
Yeah.
I don't know what the time span. I don't know if it was 300 in a month, 350 years.
No, it was over the last 50 years.
Over the last 50 years.
That's still
What's
crazy.
The math on that? How many a year?
What is the math?
Six.
That's 60 a year.
No, 6.
No, 6 a year.
I don't know. Math is hard.
6 times 50.
We were really asking. We weren't like trying to quiz y'all.
That's $6 million a year.
Okay. 60 billion.
So many diddlers.
Gross. I hope that church go broke. I know it's not, because if you can settle for 1.5 billion, that means you have so much more money.
So much more.
It's a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
That is really sad. I hope that those families get all that I hope they take everything from them.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Lorelai said 1 every 2 months, and that really puts it into perspective. That's disgusting.
That's awful. Jesus.
Which leads me to the opinion that people shouldn't have mandated celibacy. And if you should be able to come to the conclusion, I tried it for a year. Can I still preach the word of the Lord and get a wife?
No, you cannot. Because if you don't do it this way, you're going to hell.
Well, here's the thing. Like
and that's some made up stuff.
Catholic Church is made up.
I'm not.
There's been so many historical accounts of popes having children. It's only when the split happened.
It was trying really hard to not go on a religious rant.
It was a split. I mean, you cannot legislate morality. It is already, we have proven it so many times. We did it with prohibition of alcohol. We did it with celibacy. We did it with we're doing it right now with the anti-abortion or the anti-abortion stuff. Like, you cannot if somebody wants to do something, they will do it. Same thing with the war on drugs. They got people that are rotting in prison right now for having a joint
personal use weed, yeah.
And they got people out here making billions of dollars on marijuana.
I saw something that said when the weed store looks like an Apple store, it's time to fix some shit.
It's just time. They have people literally rotting in jail for it's really sad to me. But
now listen, your queen put out a proposal that as
my queen
Beyonce
Kamala.
Oh,
she wants to,
I ain't got no.
She wants to do a sort of, I'm calling it reparations, where allowing black men who've been imprisoned because of marijuana charges, like giving them priority to open up dispensaries and stuff, which I thought was already a thing.
But her, if you go to her page, Kamala Harris for president, I'm sure just Google that. Like, she has like a 32-page plan that she is like helping women. She's helping black. She has a plan specifically for black men. She has a plan specifically for first-time homeowners. The opportunity economics. Even if you're like, well, I think it's wild that people are like, I don't know what she stands for, and she has like literally 34 pages of it. And Trump has
because I can't read.
And you're like, that's
Trump
fine.
talking about tariffs.
Tariffs.
That's not how it works.
Somebody literally had to break down to him how it works, and he was still doubling down. That's a whole other rant.
He's got concepts, right? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, that'll totally.
Well, we're gonna make all our money back by charging tariffs
to Americans. That'll help the Americans,
right? Because that's what a tariff is.
And then trying to take off the child. I can't. I cannot go into the Trump fiasco. What I want to get into is Vogue has released what their theme will be for next year, and I'm so happy that Chris jumped on, because I don't know if you've heard the theme yet. Have you heard the theme yet?
No.
Okay, so I'm so glad that you're here. Okay, so the theme, I know, just brace ourselves. Everyone will be fine.
Domingo?
Oh, he's a beautiful actor. He played a short role in what's that one that Zendaya was in when she was a drug addict?
If only we had a device to look up who he is.
I'm looking it up right now. Oh, I know who he is.
Oh yeah,
I was just trying.
Good.
Yeah, he's one of the first Afro-Latino men to be nominated for various awards for Emmys, and he's just a great actor and fashion.
I did not know he was Afro-Latino.
Don't put the accent on it now.
First of all.
Okay, all right. Okay, Chris. Chris, if you want to choose violence, today is not the day to go do that. Okay, friend.
Right? He's like I got a few more hours.
Go vote. Go vote. Okay, so this just in: Coleman Domingo, Lewis Hamilton, A$AP Rocky, Pharrell Williams, Anna Wintour will co-chair the 2025 Met Gala alongside honorary chair LeBron James. First of all, I don't think they've ever been that many black men that have been a part of the Met Gala in this kind of way. A lot of like cisgendered, straight black men. So that's really dope. Even though Domingo is not straight, he's very queer. I think he has a husband.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, he's very queer.
You know what? Yeah, I don't remember why I know that, but I know that.
Okay, validation. Okay, I see.
Okay, all right.
You're not wearing the fuzzy jacket. Otherwise,
A$AP Rocky, he with Rihanna. Rihanna told him to put that on, and so that's what he had did.
Okay, what's the thing?
Where is it? I'm trying to get to it. It had it on here. Where did I find it? Hold on.
Is it men with purses?
No, it's not men
kind
with
of
purses.
I mean, sometimes.
Kind of. It's like
I had it just a second.
It's just dandies.
Yeah. Do you know what a dandy is?
Okay, no, that's not it.
Oh, wait, right there. No,
that's not it. That's the 2024 Met Gala.
Wow.
What is happening?
So dandy is just an old-fashioned word for metrosexual.
There's a little more to it. It's like an established cultural touch point.
And I think it even goes a little further than just metrosexual. It's almost like formal ballroom type, like
a man who gives exaggerated attention to personal appearance.
Yeah.
Sure.
Metrosexual.
Okay,
but
so the theme is called Superfine.
The style is different. Metrosexual looks like you live in the city. Dandies look like you live in the 1800s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like top hats and tails.
Of that.
Yeah.
Like what Mr. Bentley used to look like next to Diddy. Which, have anybody checked on him? Is he okay, Mr. Bentley? Anybody know what happened to Mr. Bentley? Do we know?
Talking about his Diddy experience, or maybe no. Somebody
just make sure he's alive.
His Diddy experience.
What is happening, Chris? You're doing too much over there. Okay, the 2025 Superfine Tailing Black Style, and they had a whole little like detail of it. It's supposed to be highlighting black. Oh, here it is. Okay. Institute. The theme is inspired by Monica L. Miller's 2009 book Slaves to Fashion, Black Dandyism and the Styling of the Black Diasporic Identity. All I ask, please, everyone that is going to be wealthy, that is going to be able to go to this thing that has a ticket, please get a black stylist. Please. Please.
All I know is Zendaya's going to
not
kill
gonna
it.
happen. Oh, she's going to eat this up with a suit. Zendaya, Janelle Monáe, listen. I'm ready for black excellence to just be overflowing at this place. Every black man, that new one that's in what's his name? What his name?
I don't know, the fine one.
He's British. That fine.
He's not. He's Jamaican.
He's Jamaican and British, girl. I listened to his interview.
He's Jamaican.
He said somebody is Jamaican. His mama, dad is somebody, but he's not all Jamaican. He has a British accent. He is from the U of K's. We can look it up right now. Fine man from that Netflix show. Fine man. Fine.
What is it called?
From
with
that
the eyebrows.
From Supercell.
The great eyes.
No.
That guy. That guy that got playing Green Lantern.
They have him playing Green Lantern now?
Yes.
Oh, I might like Green Lantern now.
No.
Okay.
No.
Why? Green Lantern can't be fine.
No, he's playing Jon Stewart Green Lantern. And John Stewart Green Lantern was purposely created to be a dark-skinned black man.
Yeah. I mean, he's not like high.
No, I mean my ass. No, he was purposely created to be a dark-skinned black man. And I'm sure this guy's going to kill it because the things I've seen him in, I've enjoyed. It's probably going to be, it needs to be fantastic. But John Stewart, I need to be dark-skinned, period.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, especially if that think was about it like Rebel Ridge. There we go.
Rebel Ridge. Yeah. The other thing I was thinking about when you were saying that is I remember when they had old girl playing Nina Simone in a movie.
Oh, right. Saldana, Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Saldana.
And or Halle Berry playing Storm.
Halle Berry playing Storm was an absolute no for me.
Nightmare.
It has always been a no for me. Halle was too small, one, to be Storm. Her figure is too small. Storm is like an Amazon.
They downplayed the character too.
Like she's just did some lightning. Hey, she is an Omega level mutant.
Google John Stewart Green Lantern.
Oh, he is from London, but he's Jamaican, Curacoian, and Sierra Leonean.
Sure, but he was cheerio to the Queen. Long live the Queen. I bet you know that song. I don't know that song. I'm clicking it, Chris. Stop being aggressive with me, okay? Yes, I do. And that's how John Stewart should look. I agree. That is what he should be looking like. And then this is, now he's fine. I'm not trying to take away from that. I'm really excited.
He's a nice looking dude. I ain't gonna front. He's a nice looking dude. And I really enjoyed him on Rebel Ridge.
He said, get down. He said, get down before I sit you down. I said, okay.
Now yes, he can't. He could just go. He could go to the beach and spend some time tanning, and maybe I'll be okay.
They gonna put a little makeup on him. They gonna, you know, them saying they ain't gonna let your boy go out there like that. And also,
they're gonna let him go out just like that. Well, they gotta lighten him up.
Well, so everybody also DC. I'm not having very high hopes for DC to give us any good type of movie because DC has failed me too many times and some tourist draws with me too many times. You had a great movie. Oh yeah. When you tell your draws with somebody, you can't come back from it. The draws are torn. You can't come back.
What does that mean?
I don't know. My grandma used to say it. She said she told when she used to say he tore his draws with me, and I said, "Oh, so much for that friendship. Guess it's done now."
Tore the draws.
Tore the draws.
Why you say it like that? That's not how I said it, Chris. I didn't say tear the draws.
I said toe. I said toe the draws.
You toe your draws with you. That means that y'all done. Y'all ain't friends no more. Y'all can't be partners no more.
I thought that meant something else. Okay.
No, see, that's why I don't even talk to y'all because. Just so you know, because okay. What else is in the news today? I had mentioned. I mentioned out. Oh, speaking of queens, you talked about it before. Kamala Harris went on to Fox News.
And did that interview.
And got real rowdy. And she was like, that's not the whole story. You showing the wrong video.
She said that's not even the clip where he talking about the enemy inside.
She said she had the enemy. He said the enemy was in here.
Within, not inside.
And there's a she wanted to cut so bad, I could see it. You could see it in her face.
You
mother.
Show the real clip.
She did. She showed her at her rally.
She sure did.
Yeah.
She sure did.
Listen, what you not gonna do with Kamala right now is get over on her.
Not playing her face.
Yes, right. Yes. And I'm appreciating that. I'm sick of politicians letting stuff slide by and not addressing things or letting folks lie.
She right now, I feel like, is walking a very good she is walking the line between playing his game and still coming with like addressing the issues and talking about actual campaign shit. And she's doing it well, because I feel like you have to go.
This fool Trump said that he's gonna put if he gets elected, he's gonna put Elon Musk as the person to clean up. You're not even from here, sir. You're not even from. Why are you talking about illegal aliens and all that stuff that nobody says anymore?
Take your alien ass back to Africa. Hey, go back to Africa.
South Africa.
Go back to Africa.
Go back to Africa.
Go back
and try to fix some stuff over there. If there's any indication how this man is really thinking about it, he's like, oh, let me just put all my billionaire friends in the White House. Bruh, if y'all don't see what happened to Twitter or X, or whatever it's called right now, and you think
the Tesla truck that got recalled,
or the Tesla truck, or the X, everything that this man touches is turning into doo-doo. Oh, that makes me so mad. I'm sorry.
So he revealed these robots, and as soon as I saw the robots and heard them talking, I'm like, those are remote controlled. Those are people operating those. Those are not real robots. And then it came out a couple days later that they were remote controlled, operated by people. Were. And he's trying to play them off like they were robots. Like, get the hell out of here.
What an idiot.
You ain't gonna fool me, not today. I've seen too much Star Trek to not know the difference between a real robot.
That ain't no data.
Did y'all see the debate between Colin Allred and Ted Cruz?
I'm sorry, hold on. Data is an android.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
I love him.
Daleks aren't robots at all.
No. They would be I don't even know if they'd be considered cyborgs. They're little things piloting piloting shells. Yeah.
It's like those little things that deliver your Uber Eats.
No, it's nothing like that. No.
Well, less cute.
No, it's nothing like that. No.
Chris is so annoying.
Whoa, no, hold on, Chris. How many Daleks have you eaten?
Uber Eats does not have a living organism inside it piloting.
I mean, you're just doing it wrong. I'm not down with Uber Eats. I'm opposed.
Why? Because it's expensive.
One, I want my food fresh, so I go get it myself so I can eat it on the way home. Two, I don't trust you not to eat my food on your way back to my house.
That's fair, especially if it's something like French fries.
Or leave it on the porch and never ring the doorbell and be like,
no, I like when they do that. I don't want interaction.
And never know the food is there. Like no notification.
Oh no, I stock my food. I know when it's here.
Oh,
in fact, today when my food got delivered, I looked out the peephole and saw her taking the picture.
And then pay you $10 to do it? Hell no.
Listen, sometimes.
Nope.
Sometimes you just gotta. All I did today was sleep. But did y'all see the Colin Allred and Ted Cruz debate?
Mm-hmm. Colin ripped him a new one.
Yes.
He said that's
when he said it's not funny and death stared him. Yeah.
Cruz was laughing and said it's not funny. And Cruz went like this.
He did the Kanye thing. Well, he said he was hiding in a janitor's closet.
Cruz so
embarrassing.
Scared. And he's like, and I understand. I was afraid too.
But I took off my jacket and I was ready to defend.
But I
said I wasn't being a little pussy.
He said, I stayed right here. I stayed right here.
Say something.
Defending my family. That when that black man looked at him and said, it's not funny. I was like, oh.
Get myself together real quick.
Jesus. Called my wife. I told her I love her. And she's also carrying my child at the time. Just laying it on.
I took my jacket off and I was ready to fight.
My jacket.
That I was like, oh.
And you was like, you were hiding in the closet, and that's okay.
And that's okay. Everyone can be scared sometimes. It's fine. Talked about him going to Cancun. Let's never forget. We were freezing. I was 9 months pregnant with Harlem in my house, afraid to put on the heater because I did not know how much, like, it was so expensive. I remember I got a bill one time, and I know people got like way worse bills, but they would try to charge me $500 for 1 day of electricity.
What the fuck?
Girl, you out of your whole mind. We didn't lose power, we didn't lose water, we didn't lose anything, so thank God for that. But like, we still we couldn't use our heater because it was so expensive.
$500 a day. That's crazy.
$500 a day. I know one person had like a bill like $10,000 after that because
I'm glad my electricity went off.
Right? Fuck that. Jesus.
I was cooking soup in the fireplace.
I had one of those little tiny personal grills. I had a
cast iron skillet, and I cooked soup in my fireplace.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so bad.
I was eating, baby. I was making steak and eggs. I made pot nachos. I made all kind of shit.
Well,
Bear
my
Grylls
mom
out there
at the time.
Lorelai said the water in her blender froze.
Damn.
Burned furniture. Crazy. Oh, that's some post-apocalyptic shit.
Oh.
Hey,
damn.
You gotta do what you gotta do to stay alive. And we lost so many people. I don't even know if we have like a final count of how many people we actually lost during that. It's so sad to think about. Like, that was like definitely not as bad as Katrina because of the end what result was like we were able to like insurance and stuff, but some people never recovered from that. So to think that he was so insidious of taking his family and a couple of friends to Cancun. It would be one thing if you were like flying out to like another part of the United States or whatever so you can get away from the storm. That makes sense. You have money. I get that. Some people can't leave.
I don't have an issue with that. But even if I don't even have an issue with him sending his family off.
That would be the only thing to me that would have been acceptable.
In this community, you stay your ass here with us.
Yeah. That's like him sending his family would have been the only thing acceptable to me. Because I did lose power. I lost power for 5 days. And then 3 days in, I lost water for 5 days. So even when the power came back on, I still couldn't use my heat because the heat system in my apartment complex uses water. I got very lucky. My apartment did not drop below 50 degrees, except one time when a bird flew in here and I almost died. But it was me, my friend Yaz, her 2 roommates, their dog, and my dog, all in my 1-bedroom apartment because their apartment was so cold that it was freezing on the inside. But
I had people mad at me because I didn't check on them during snowpocalypse. I'm like, but I
also was trying to not
It was
die.
-3. I had no electricity. And I was worried about surviving, not calling and checking on people who actually had family and resources to turn to.
Yeah.
I was alone.
Yeah.
Okay, I got that out. I'm good now.
I'm glad that all of us made it out of that.
Yes.
Hopefully,
because that shit could have been way worse. For a lot of people.
Again, I think about that.
Lorelai, wait, hold on. I need to know why Lorelai was worried about typing.
No, she's saying you wouldn't have been able to check in on people because you couldn't type.
Yeah, your fingers are too numb.
See how you was getting so angry?
Wouldn't register on the phone.
Man.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the phone wouldn't pick up. Yeah. Me and my friend just went and got drunk in the car and watched Netflix on my iPad every night.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I mean, if I could see that ruins my excuse because I did watch TV on my phone and use my Wi-Fi through my phone. So I was able to type in.
Listen, also still, don't screw them people. I was trying to survive. So
right.
my can also look like I need to watch something so I can bide the time and hopefully the Lord will pass over us and stop being so angry with us. Like, bro,
yo, listen,
people be in their own. Ugh.
I had a cousin. Every time a storm comes through the South, every time a hurricane's threatened, I call him like, "Hey, you, your husband, your babies, and your babies' daddies, just come to Texas. I got space for them." Every time. Then snowpocalypse hits, the worst snowstorm in 100 years in Texas. In Texas, snow. You know, she called me when it was over. And was like, "You okay?"
No.
No, we good.
No, I'm not. Thank you so much.
I don't think she called me. She texted me.
Oh. Insult to injury.
Yeah, I haven't talked to her since then.
Fact. If you listen,
Pass.
if you got beef with a Libra, you got beef with a Libra forever. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Because baby, to get to that point.
If you on your dying day and you ever think, man, I know me and Tova ain't really been cool. I hope we still not cool. I don't care.
Listen,
I don't care anymore.
There will be a list at my funeral of people who can't come in.
Do not enter.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It'll be in my obituary.
He is survived by please don't bring.
If you coming, don't bring them. Once you tell your draws with me, that's pretty much it. Because it takes so long to get there. I be trying to hold on to people's friendships. It takes me so long to cut people out of my life. Because when I eventually do, because I'm like, man, people be human and things happen and da-da-da. Let it be a Sagittarius, just girl. You can reason differently, and a Sagittarius will disappear out of a Sagittarius life. They will forget that you even existed. Oh, you remember that? Oh, I don't. So
hey, we should change the name of the show to 3 Libras and Mr. Dave.
3 Libras and Mr. Dave.
It's got a catchy theme song already.
Oh, I thought of I thought of yesterday. Wait, what was it, Rachel? I thought of wait, what was my theme song? Shoot, wait, hold on. What's for what? Tiebreaker. Now it's a tiebreaker.
You were doing that, and all I could think of was the Crossfire commercial from the 1980s. You'll get caught up in the crossfire, tiebreaker.
Thank you.
Thank
you. I was trying to bring in some 80 vibes because we already have haiku interlude. So
actually, it's bum 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 haiku interlude.
Thank you for the specification. And he's like, bye. It kicked you off for a second.
You about to get cut off, so you about to get on my obituary list.
No, I don't give a damn if I'm not on that. I'm telling to see my friend. He's my friend.
Just showing up, whiskey in hand.
I'm gonna have my coat halfway off, halfway on. Wait.
Hold my coat. Hold my beer.
This how I'm coming in. This how I'm coming in the Christmas Michael funeral, like this. Hold on, y'all can't see me. Hold on, let me back it up a little bit so y'all can see. Nights like this, how we get ready with fall. Come on, baby.
What's happening?
Okay, what's going on with Liam Payne? I don't listen to One Direction. What we doing here?
I don't either. I just want to. It was on our list of things to just say. But hey, if you are a One Direction fan, you can't.
Not much is going on with Liam Payne anymore.
We are gonna get canceled.
Wait, so what does this have to do with the seasons?
Nothing. Seasons. It was on our list of top.
But I'm saying why do we care it's fall in Argentina?
He failed.
Oh.
It's not it. I thought that Dave was gonna say, well, there aren't too many directions he's going. Well,
he had one direction for sure.
That's not. I'm so sorry. Anybody that is affected
the views and opinions of the individuals in the Christopher Michael podcast do not necessarily reflect those of Christopher Michael and Austin Poetry Slam.
Because I feel like One Direction fans are like Beyonce fans.
Oh, they are vicious, and this is prayers to his family. It's very young.
We're gonna lose our streaming license.
Issues, right? The free one. Yeah, just prayers to his family. I don't know all the details. I heard about it. It's been all over the internet.
Wait. Are they Catholics in LA?
Are they Catholics in LA?
Are they LA Catholics?
These guys?
Yeah.
No,
they're British.
They're
okay.
British.
Somewhere over there.
Harry Styles was in that. It was used to be in One Direction. That's the only one I actually know any of his stuff.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
So yeah, that was just it. That's not the direction I wanted to go at all with that.
Him either.
Here we are. Oh no, Bazinga! That's not right. We're so sorry.
Yo, are we about to listen to this? This poem is incredible.
Yeah, so I had actually submitted this because the first time I heard this, it was right
submitted
after.
This one too.
Oh, you did?
Yes, and we never listened to it.
Okay, well, this is one of my favorite pieces that he's ever done. I saw him do it at Still Fried right after everything that he talks about in the poem happened, where like he still only had one outfit and he was wearing it to that bout.
I'm not sure if it was Southern Fried or NPS, but I saw him do this on Final Stage and it was, oh my God.
Yeah.
What is that sound?
That's probably me. I'm eating wasabi.
What kind of wasabi is crunchy?
Oh, yeah, they're like
wasabi with what?
It's a thing.
No one's judging, kind of. Oh. Well, your fancy house is in the way, so we can't see. All right. So we are going to see one poem tonight. It's already like an hour and a half. So one poem tonight by Black Chakra, and then we'll do a couple of church announcements. So this is Black Chakra, I Spitfire, recorded by Juan at Slam Mania 2019. Here's the poem.
2018. On April 12th, 2018, my house burned down. I guess I'm happy to be alive and survive, but it feels like something in me died years prior. I'm known for how much I spit fire. Now, I spit help me's. I spit, can I stay at your places? I spit out my reflection because I can't swallow my image most days. I'm trying to pray, but my ashes are ashes. Now I want smoke with God. People keep telling me to go to his house when I don't have one. It got sent to hell when my comic books burned. I became a superhero, the nothing man. And my superpower is asking the landlord to let me keep my rent money, and I'm thankful for the people messaging me, what do you need? But for most, I don't write back, because how do you tell people offering you help all you want is your fucking life back? Me and my notepad are nomads looking for hope so bad, but I'm so mad. I want to go spaz. I'm trying to rebuild. My broke as a joke ass. Got a house full of scorched memories and broke glass. Grabbing what was left was like walking through a minefield. My mind filled with black thoughts because the roots of me are burnt to a crisp. So yeah, I'm pissed that people keep asking me what I lost. I lost myself. And only one thing was gained. My flame. Just a flicker. The mental picture of me picking this pen up and I'm a dangerous nigga. Being defeated got me heated. Forced me to turn my voice human torch and remind people what I'm fantastic for. Everything is burnt down, so I gotta come from the bottom and move the earth, and I don't play. I play tectonics. Every rhyme book from 8 to 28 has been reduced to embers, so I'm up here in the memory of my lost words. This is the phantom of my childhood raps. I'm my own ghostwriter. A pencil with hot lead on the go with a hot head. I'm my own ghostwriter. Turning cinder into Cinderella stories. So what? My life's in ashes. I already earned my respect. Now I gotta earn my respect. I'm the rose that grew from the furnace. I'm the phoenix on remix. I've learned that things burn, but if your soul's an inferno, no pain is eternal. Now watch as I turn myself into the poem of human combustion. You're looking at a homeless explosion. Flames crumbled my home, and I will use them to build a house, because I spit resurrections. I spit get back ups. I spit redemption songs. I spit pyro-proof poems. I spit fighting and breathing. I spit fire.
I want to write like that when I grow up. Oh.
Yeah.
That was a very good one.
Oh.
Jesus.
He has another one that's like
favorite poems.
He has one that like aligns football with like other metaphors about like how black men are treated like chattel, and it's a really great poem too. Yeah. He does a really good job with puns.
Is nomads. I turning cinder into Cinderella story.
Yeah.
My ashes is ashes.
Yeah.
That shit was only 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, to be that impactful,
it felt like a minute.
That fast.
That's why
crazy.
I love when people play with the idea of what slam could be. It is not just 3 minutes and 10 seconds on a stage. You could have a bomb-ass 1 minute poem. You could have a bomb-ass 2 minute poem. Maddie P, for instance, went overtime yesterday.
Yeah,
no one noticed,
and it did. No. Yeah, it did not feel. Whenever Sunny said it, I was like, "Wait, that was crazy."
So Jacob,
Sunny Super for being on her job yesterday, being our interim minister of records for yesterday. Appreciate you, girl.
So Black Chakra is also a battle rapper.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense. I remember that.
Yeah, you can hear that kind of wordplay in this poem.
Yeah,
and at this point, he battling himself. That's it.
Baltimore had won something a couple weeks ago, and I posted on their thing. I'm like, y'all should quit now. Like take 2 years off and let some more people
retire.
Yeah, like Baltimore doing too much. Like, okay, y'all good. Slow down. Like go on a retreat for a couple years and then come back. Like,
give somebody else a chance.
Yes.
Have you seen what's going on with the like the Charm City slams and the battle matches?
Can you explain a little bit more to those? Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. The lineups that they're getting, it's like head-to-head battles. But like every single person that they've gotten to participate in the event is like a really well-known, amazing artist in their own right. And like every single match I've seen, and I'm like, I don't know who I want to win.
I think I think all those matches are handpicked.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're curated. And it's amazing. If you have a chance to check one out, like sometimes they'll pop up on lives. But like, dear God, like every single one has been ridiculous. Just so good.
Is there a thing called poetry battle rap? Poetry battle?
I mean, it's just a head-to-head match.
So Colleen Poetry Slam used to do poetry battles. Like we actually went at each other, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, y'all was so unserious about it though. Y'all were like coming, which I'm happy y'all weren't coming for usual heads, but that was I used to really enjoy that. Y'all used to like take a like a theme, and like everybody would write to it, And shout out to Queen, man. She was so good at anyway. We have had a very robust community.
Hey, what was that you said in the back channel?
What do you mean? What do you mean what I said? Now?
In the podcast chat?
I didn't say anything. Are you talking to me? Chris, you're doing much. I was like, who are you talking about? Anyway, I think we're on for church announcements. Church announcements, let's go. What are you doing? Chris, what you got going on?
So we have the Dirty 30 Slam this week. Coming up next week. The Dirty 30 Slam is going to be a very interesting slam in that it is going to be judged by only Libras.
Yeah.
And Libras, and listen, I was born the 10th day of the 10th month. I was born to slam. And I'm not going to be freely giving out no 10s. So
we only have 3 10s. So
are we doing that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. We only got 3 10s to give out.
We did not mention at the slam last week. Chris, just never leave us alone. I don't.
Well, I didn't know Mr. Dave wasn't gonna be there either. When Dave asked me if I wanted to host a haiku, I saw the flyer, but I just assumed he was hosting the quarterfinals. So when I looked on the thing and he wasn't there either, I was like, "Ooh, we in trouble."
I literally FaceTimed him. I was like, "How do we plug in the mic?"
Kristen, I know. Weren't there, but we were trying to plug in the mic. It was like, how many posts does it take to plug in the mic? All of us, the community.
No, 2, and neither one of them are here.
Right, and neither one of them decided to show up. And so we try to get it together, us being Rachel, and Steve walked by talking about, is Dave not here? Like,
hey, Dave, we can't be leaving the women folk alone out there.
You can't. And Joe B, don't forget, because Joe was there with us, still lost. We was don't put it on the women folk. All of us was lost. I was trying to read the descriptions that Dave left us. It was like left foot turn right, take 7 steps to the front.
Oh, for the hike.
Okay, it's gonna be 4-9 double digits, 27 to the power of 3. Once you get to the third round, you have to turn around in a 365-degree cylinder, and then once you get, baby, we was all
then do the whole
it's real easy. It's real easy. You got this.
If it wasn't for Lorelai, hey Joe Margie.
But the third person to wake up this morning gets a bye.
Ooh, exactly. Thank God that Aaron. Shout out to Aaron Carlos. Thank you so much. You was 35 minutes late. He came up to me very gentle. He's like, hey, now try. I'm already flustered because I've had to do all these things by myself. I'm like, I need an adult. I don't know. Chris, I hate doing the draw. I had to do the draw. Michaela had cards because Michaela keeps cards on her now. Like, anytime you want to slam, baby, I got some cards. We can deal this out right now. We can do a street
That's
slam
because
today.
we couldn't find the cards in the front
find
pocket.
The cards.
We have 3 decks of cards in the one bag.
I saw them after.
So then I'm already flustered. He comes.
I got cards.
Very, very.
Oh, they're big.
Well, that would have been helpful last night. Thank you so much for not being in the space to bastards. Oh, I want to be in school and want to do well, jerk. Anyway, so I'm trying to give the order to somebody to just stop doing things. And then he comes up, he's like, hey, I'm running a little late. And my face clearly told him, the fuck you mean late? I didn't. my face.
Tova looked at me. I was like, he did say I would just like to say that while all of this was happening, I stayed in my little chair.
I looked up and I looked so fast in the damn chat and I saw Dave say, and he said it'll be 35 minutes later. I was like, Honestly, I told everybody to go outside, and I didn't even make a decision about what. I was like, okay, you're gonna be first in this round, and the second round you go like fifth. And then it was like, no, ma'am, he gonna be first every round. And I didn't know that until he started slamming the second round. I was like, oh, he's not supposed to. And then it was like, no, he's first every round. I was like, oh,
He
great.
missed the
Let's get
draw.
time roll. Let's keep going.
Okay, August 3rd. I mean,
honestly did
October
not know.
30th. October 30th at the Austin Poetry Slam, 310 Brown Street Takeover. It's going to be the Christopher Michael show. I'm going to do a nice, girthy.
As he always wanted it.
A nice, girthy feature.
Why? Why must you do that? Now it's the late night show with Austin Poetry Slam.
It's going to be opened up by the incredible folks of Every Word Poetry. It's going to be dope. Come check that out. And then November 6th, we are doing a food fundraiser. So you roll up into the door with a can or some type of non-perishable food item, you get $5 off. If you bring 2, you get $10 off.
Whoa. Tova, and both of y'all and I already forgot.
November 6th, perishable food items.
Is that the new? That's the new shit plan.
Yes.
Right.
Wait, perishable or
non-perishable?
Make sure it's all perishable. If it's rotten, you get it.
Bring us a chicken.
I brought you pizza.
Here's some mushrooms on top of mushrooms. Enjoy.
Here's a taco.
Enjoy
it. Taco.
Oh shit! We are having a slam the day after the election.
I hate that we are not slamming on Tuesdays now.
Yeah,
because I love doing election coverage during the slam. But then again, election ain't gonna be decided on Tuesday, so I might still be able to do election coverage.
Yeah, because remember last time it took to the end of the month, and they was like, "All right." And I mean,
it's still we're still trying to figure that out because there was so much fraud the last time.
Yeah. Well.
Do not feed the animals. Do not tap on their cage.
Please check out awesompoetry.com for all updates. Also, November 20th will be the Texas Two-Step Slam. Again, if you were interested in it, we still have some slots left over, but they will fill out very quickly.
You want to tell them what that means to be in the Texas Two-Step?
No, we did. We went over it already.
Yeah, we went over it before. It was the pre-work we did before you entered.
Well, you got to do a recap for the people who are just now joining.
Sure.
All you got to do is say the Texas Two-Step is a group piece.
It's a competitive poetry. It's a group piece slam. It'll be 2 people on stage. You can have no more than 3 people on your team. If you would like to be a part of that, please email us at awesompoetryslam@gmail.com, and we will see about getting you in. It is a $100 entry. There is cash prizes. Let us know. Please follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, who we can now go on live with now. We look ridiculous. We have like 15 phones going live at this point in time at the slam. We got big cards. Any other announcements? Oh, okay. Do we have a date of when we're going to start the workshops at the Alamo? We announced it kind of, but we didn't ever say when we're going to start.
Second Sunday in November.
Second Sunday in November, we are going to start the
12 to 2.
The brunch. Yeah, that's brunch, right? Lunch, brunch. Yeah, the brunch writing workshop. It is free. It is free. At Alamo Draft House, 1911 Aldridge and Barrel of Fun. They are so gracious to just let us come in there, do workshops. Again, it is free. Please bring your family, bring your friends. Please don't bring no loud people because we like to sit and write.
We already got enough loud people.
We already have enough. We are the loud people. Thank you so much.
No, that's not what I said.
Bring people that want to write. Shut up, Chris. Anyway, so any other church announcements?
Why are you holding up this card?
Hey,
he's gonna do a magic trick.
So there are 4 suits in the deck of cards.
Correct.
Tova Charles, name 2 of the suits.
Name 2 of the suits?
In a deck of cards.
Spades and hearts.
Okay. Mr. Dave, between the hearts and the spades, name one.
Oh, definitely hearts.
Okay. Rachel. 8, 9, 10, 11. Between those four, name two.
8 and 11.
Okay. Tova Charles, between the 8 and 11, name one.
1. Oh.
One has been named.
1.
The first of its name.
Be better with your words.
He was
I said between the 8 and 11, name one.
8, 9, 10, or 11?
No, girl.
You have two choices. 8 or 11.
Tova Charles has picked the 8 of hearts.
No, I have.
You said 8.
9.
It's too late. Tova, you only had the option between 8 and 11, and you said 8. The magic has already imprinted.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. How did we do that?
Hakeem said 8 too.
Lorelai said, if only you were holding a 1.
Wouldn't that have been amazing? I wish.
Oh, man.
I hate it here. Okay, well, that's all I have.
Wait, hold on. That also ties in very well with the fact that we are going to have an Anything Goes Slam happening in the next couple of months. And so if you can incorporate magic into a poetry piece, like I'm going to do, you can perform it with props on that night. And you can find out more at Austin Poetry Slam.
Ooh, a magic off.
Oh.
Ooh. Only kind of magic I can do can't be done on stage.
I almost instantly
and we can do the magic off with the jack.
This Anything Goes Slam is, I'm instantly regretting it as we are talking about
Omar
it right
said,
now.
please make rules against crime.
We're not good people. I'm so happy for us. Nothing
the sirens are not going off.
So listen. So listen, anything goes, but this is Texas,
go to jail or
so no pregnancy terminations.
Oh, good night, Chris. All right.
The maintaining of the face is what's getting me.
What do you mean no guns, Akeem? You mean we can't bring any or we can't brandish them?
You can't do that. Oh, you can't do that in public spaces?
But do what in public spaces?
Brandish your weapon.
Oh, brandish. Okay. Because I will be armed.
You are.
With 2 of them. One on either side of your torso.
Boo, 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 boo.
The gun show, baby. That's my middle school is just like, hey, Miss Charles, you bought some tickets? You bought your tickets? You bought your tickets? To the gun show, baby. I said, boy, if I rub both of your arms together, you could light a fire. If you don't leave me alone, sir, Jesus. Any other church announcements? We're about to hit 2 hours, which we always do. We always say we're not going to do that, and we never do. But y'all keep talking to us. So we should just accept this is a 2-hour show, just like the Slam is a 2-hour show. Get used to it. Especially when Christopher Michael, the most humblest again man that I know in the universe. Yes. Galaxies, if you will.
Galaxies, all of them.
All of the galaxies.
All the way out to the Delta Quadrant.
The Delta. Anyway,
watching too much Star Trek.
Any other? We gotta go. We have to get out of here. Good night, everyone. Y'all don't leave, the ones that are in this room, but everyone else.
Do y'all notice when she tells us not to leave and we get to the back room, she's always the first to leave?
Yes. You do be hanging up in our faces.
Yes, you do.
She says, okay, bye.
0. Austin Poetry Slam every Wednesday. We are at Alamo Draft House. Look at that jerk. Alamo Draft House, 1911 Aldridge, in Mueller and Bureau.
That was so alarming.
Black people, y'all get on my nerves. Ooh, black people, y'all get on my nerves so bad. Ooh, you just. Every Thursday we are here live on Instagram. We're here on. No, we're not on Instagram today. We're on.
We're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on Facebook. We're on TikTok. We're on all the places. Please like our stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Good night, everyone. I'm so sorry.
We love y'all. Goodbye.
Bye.